So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Can he spark a counter here? And this is Luis Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Suarez. Can he get on the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Lampard calmly anticipates. Lampard. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Armenia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are fine.
Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. And that was very necessary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, played right into his path. And he's taking no chances there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ronaldinho. Van Dijk. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hazard. Messi! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Pelé. Caught offside that time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice control. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pelé, now it's Bale. Marcelo, can he get it through? Now it's Pelé. Oh, takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri with the clearance. And it's going to be another one. Nepal have their second corner now. Bale goes short. Armenia are looking to go forward now. And it's Hazard. Hazard pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pelé. And that's an excellent interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he has been fouled there. And here's Suarez. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Howson. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Marcelo. To De Rossi. No, again there's no way through. Azar. Lampard. That has not gone well.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. This is the time you need that pace.
Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. To Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe makes the interception. Ronaldinho. And it's Lahm. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Opts to play it. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Nepal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Aubameyang. Marcelo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Berbatov. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lahm. He's played it back. And this is Gerrard. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Azar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
This is Batistuta. Berbatov! Off the post! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Lahm.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guardiola. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Owen has it out wide and in space. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Berbatov. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance here to counter. And it's Aubameyang. Lahm. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Khan turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Tries to play it through. And it's Lahm. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. De Rossi looking sharp there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Gerrard. For Lahm. He's had it taken off him. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. And here's Gerrard. Nicely spread. Good ball, good take. Now takes a shot! There it is! The first significant strike. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nepal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Lahm. Now, can they get him away? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That is good progress on the left. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Rossi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Schneider given the lift of his goal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Ibrahimović. Messi finding himself in space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Zola has it out wide and in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Gerrard. And that has been knocked clear. That's gone for a throw-in. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Look at the space here. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Schneider. And this is Gerrard. Now the ball in. And a header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
He's found a way past. Steaming on goalwards. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Ibrahimović! And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all...
Oh, what a mistake!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lahm. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick reminder today.
So it's one each.
Parking in the
How are you
area
seeing
around
it,
the
Jim?
stadium is
Well, I
strictly
think we got a
forbidden.
good
Please
indication
use
of what
parking
both
provided
sides
by the
want to
club
do,
or any
Peter.
other paid
I
parking
suspect
facilities
both
in the
will
area.
continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. And it's Eto'o. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Schneider. Now it's Boys goal side. Pass is just off target. Azar. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. And he's there to get it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Zola receives it in a wide position. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Opts for safety. But that has not gone well. O'Shea makes a dash for it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Albert Ferrer clears without hesitation.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Eto'o. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Eto'o. Now can he find a finish? Goes for a shot! Goal! Egypt! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
59 minutes is number 23, Eto'o.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Egypt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gerrard. There they go, hunting in packs. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Sneijder, bullish header! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played.
Shoots! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Baresi is there, and he can pick it up. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Gerrard, and he's gone backward here. That's tidy, and it's De Rossi. Now it's Sneijder. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, really well played.
And here's he's having a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 90.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Aubameyang. Number 5.
That is a brilliant interception.
Coming on the field.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Messi.
Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos. Ribéry. Eto'o. He's cut it out. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi going forward. Ibrahimović.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ibrahimović showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pelé running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ibrahimović. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. That's a good run he's making there.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Ribéry. Messi.
2 added minutes has
And
been
Messi!
indicated.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Always onto this. He's had it taken off him. And now they can clear their lines. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all,
Please
Jim?
make sure to
The
watch
Paul
the screen
can always
for
take
information
more positives
bulletin
from a
the
result
regional
like
police
this.
department.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. Donatoni. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. And that's really well manoeuvred. This is a promising build-up. Pelé. Gerrard. Donatoni. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in. Big chance! And he's done it! And it's Ghana who go in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Nepal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a look and place it forward. Now it's Hazard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Hazard. Donatoni. And this is Inzaghi. Looking to play him in. De Rossi. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bernardo Silva. No way through. Tries to play it through. De Rossi. And it's Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Bernardo Silva. Lahm. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hazard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Ghana are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah.
Shoots! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's starting to look very interesting. Oh no, what has happened here? It's run loose here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Bernardo Silva, Ibrahimović. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nepal with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time. Zanetti, Filippo Inzaghi. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's running through. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Ghana, number 10, Gerard. Number 21,
gets us going once more.
Mbappe.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi, number 19,
Looking for a runner. And this is Ibrahimović! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Nepal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
They get a throw in. De Rossi. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position. Oh, he's having a go! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimović. De Rossi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Pelé. Ghana appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
And Bernardo Silva! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Ibrahimović. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini. And it's De Rossi. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ibrahimović.
Such good technique.
Knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, well played. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Donadoni. It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. Pepe deals with that comfortably. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Ghana. Number 8, Donadoni. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Fermin. Substitution.
Nepal have opted to make another change here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nepal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's had it taken off him. Carvajal. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. Oh, good read. Fermin, never out of the action for very long. Can he get it through? Zanetti tries to cross. Impressive jump. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And it's Lam, wriggles his way through, foot in. Lam, De Rossi, And here's Schneider. Schneider running with the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Ghana palpably stronger, better, superior.
Coming on the field.
He's gone for goal.
Number 3.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
3 minutes at a time. Substitution in
Liverpool
progress.
have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness.
And time is up. Nepal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
That's a look and plays it forward. Olise. Neymar. Oh, that's ambitious. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Marquinhos for Olise. And it's Azar. Neymar. Mbappe. That has not gone well. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Koundé's cross. And Dijk with the clearance. Tries one from range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Ibrahimović shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can thump it away. Marcelo, now that looks a decent ball. The ball goes in. Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So it is still 0-0. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Lampard. And it's Lam. Ball into... He's rising! Bernardo Silva. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Brazil have a free kick. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, what has happened here? It's Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries a shot! Nepal have their third corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. He's Olise! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nuno Mendes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ibrahimović. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. De Rossi.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Takes aim and crosses. Brilliantly cut out. Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Nepal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lam. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And they win it back again. Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bernardo Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hazard. Bernardo Silva. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Aubameyang. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nepal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Teremos uma substituição.
Nepal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That is good progress on the left. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Some good work on the right flank here. This ended up in no man's land. Always goal side. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nepal making further changes here, and in quick succession. Lam. Nepal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And no surprise, that's a booking. Akanji getting this one clear. And it's Bale. Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That has been knocked clear. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Mbappe, he has found the way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bale. So what can they make of this? Ambitious ball here. Marcelo. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pressure coming in from all directions. Kane. And he's decided to go for it. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And this is Ibrahimović. Oh, look at the space here. Shot a goal! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's in plenty of space here. Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pelé. Now it's Olise. Gerrard. Pelé. And it's Ibrahimović. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé could try. It's Pelé! A wonderful effort all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Ibrahimović. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance to deliver. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That is good progress on the left. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Probing pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Ibrahimović has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard goes short. Ibrahimović stood his ground strongly. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Plays it across. Cleared away. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's the chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pirlo, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Marcelo wants to run onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Lahm gets it. Oh, good effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Lahm. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Marcelo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Marcelo. De Rossi. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Lampard. Pullet pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... And a chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? It's a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nepal have their third corner. Hazard with the short one. Oh, that's fabulous. Lampard. Pepe. De Rossi. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hangs one
has
in.
been indicated.
And he's taking no chances there. Bernardo Silva. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Lam. Cross to the back post. He's rising! They've scored!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Nepal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Nepal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Messi. Number 19, Hazard. Number 6, Gullit.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Coming on the field,
Nepal currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Number 5,
And the pass is intercepted.
Number 9,
Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Number 20, Schneider.
Hazard. Nepal claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely worked. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Rossi. Nicely weighted ball. Lampard picks it up out wide. Czech claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Cleared away.
Substitution in progress.
Nepal choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. There he goes, motoring forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bernardo Silva currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Pete.
And he shoots! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Nepal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Sneijder just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too, with his long-range shooting and those venomous free kicks.
Yeah, he's just comfortable in all positions, a sort of master of all trades.
Intelligence, that's what it's all about.
And he lines up a cross. Hazard. Pepe can get it clear. Now it's Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard cuts out the pass. De Rossi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's big. Ibrahimović! And he couldn't finish.
Ibrahimović deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koeman. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
It's Ibrahimović! Oh, off the bar! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Rossi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Aubameyang charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Nepal are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And this is Lampard. Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is goal number 20. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nepal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva, and now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimović. Lampard receives it in a good position here. Lampard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nepal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's picked his way through. Elects to cross. That's a decent clearance. Here comes another cross. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cross to the back post. Gets his head on it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Nepal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And the finish! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And Dijk tries to clear. And they win it back again. And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Space for him to turn and look. Lahm picks it up out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Pelé! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Ibrahimović! Lampard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus gets it clear. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Doué. Now can he find... Tries a shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Nepal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Nepal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Bernardo Silva. De Rossi. Played out wide. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Doué powering forward here.
Nepal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nepal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. That's a throw. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could move up a gear here. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 97.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And smartly reclaimed.
Oh, really well played.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Marcelo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's quick to get rid. Mateus. Guti. And Mateus. Right, Shevchenko. And here's Batistuta. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now it's Ibrahimović. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Ibrahimović. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. This is a promising build-up. Out towards the flank. Marcelo. Oh, this is a very good run. Knocks it out wide. Pinches it off him. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. The ball is loose and the chase. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
So we have movement on both benches. One 0 as we head towards the end. Looking for a runner, and he was quick to react. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Well, Paul can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
No, that's been intercepted. Nepal, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Haaland! Goal! Sporting! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured,
It's Asa! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's had a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lahm. Nice looking ball. And this is Hazard. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Getting up there! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Nepal with the lead. And a chance! Rudiger goes direct. Nicely aimed pass. Foot in. Referee has just said play on. Nepal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Hazard. Kukçu gets over and intercepts. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Simons. Lahm. Not getting too much time on the... Oh, they could be caught out here! Now there's a fine ball. Schneider. Hazard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Camavinga powering forward here. And it's Simons. Simons. Good driving run. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lahm. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Schneider. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lampard. Oblak claims comfortable.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That looks a good ball through. He's being urged to shoot. Lahm. Marcelo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Ibrahimović. And he's quick to return it. Cross needs to be good. Oh, he goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Lampard. Nice interception, well timed. Nepal with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Kukçu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Schneider. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kimmich. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. And it's Schneider. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's had it taken off him. And that is the end of the first half.
Nepal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Nepal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Hazard. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ibrahimović. That has been cut short. Aubameyang. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Sporting are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
Simons!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nepal are looking to go forward now. And this is Hazard, and he's had it nicked away. Lam. And here's Ibrahimović.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Simons. Now it's Pelé. Marcelo. Lampard. It's Schneider. And here's Ibrahimović. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they can counter here. De Rossi. Kimmich. And it's Simons. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Here's the return pass. And here's Lampard. It's Lampard! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 2 then.
McCall clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, that's been intercepted.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set.
Chance, surely! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the...
Shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Ibrahimović has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by
Gerrard! Off the post! Another one of football's and how moments. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Has a look and place it forward. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Aubameyang. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Van Dijk. He has found the way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Messi. It's a threat. There's the shot! And that's it! They will have to shake on that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Backward it goes. Doué. Vermeer. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Valverde. Knocks it out wide. Played in by Dani Carvajal. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
But Paul really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! Could be danger here. Doué. Valverde. And here's Endrick.
Endrick really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Endrick touches it back. Not the most convincing of passes. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Doué. Well, the referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Vermeer with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Ibrahimović. Vinicius Junior going forward. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has left him in a heap. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Lampard picks it up from the goal kick. Nepal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Valverde with the short one. Valverde! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Can he get it through? Now it's Lampard. Messi. And it's Lam. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Brilliantly cut out. Doué.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Now it's Endrick, and they can counter here. Lobbed in behind. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Ibrahimović. Endrick, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Nepal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution in progress.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Greenish providing an outlet on that flank. Marcelo. He's a sharp little ball here. Pelé, and it's Pelé! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Greenish. And it's Conte. And it's Neymar. And here's Lopez.
Firmine really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Ibrahimović. And that's another good win of the ball. Greenish picks it up out wide. Lampard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Greenish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lampard in acres of space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Girassi dominates aerially so often.
This is the time you need that pace.
Conte. He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Lam. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. De Rossi. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Messi pinches it off him. Now it's Girassi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 10.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
To replace him is number 9.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now that looks a decent ball. Drives it in. Goes for the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Number
Lots and lots of
22,
changes.
Messi.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully
Pelé.
cosy.
Coming on the field, number
Neymar
5.
wins the duel this time.
Number 19,
Gerrard.
Schneider. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Schneider.
Liverpool are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Distributed tidily. Girassi looking to receive it in space. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
Dunk
Coming on the
has
field
been given his
is
marching orders.
number
He had
17,
already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rising over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there. Natal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Schneider. Lam.
2 added minutes has been
And a
indicated.
chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the finish! 1 and number 2 then. Tries one from range, and with that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.